What's up, you vegetarian wombats? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Daybreak game mode and everything you need to know about it. Of course, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to like the video because it really does help the channel grow. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe to the channel with the notifications on so you don't miss videos like this one. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. So this new Daybreak game mode has two different modes, PvP and PvE. PvE is just you and the other NPCs that spawn on the map, and PvP is you, NPCs, and other players just like you. Now you can team up with up to 4 players and leave groups as well. You could join up to 4 people and then you could leave the group if you would like, and you could kill your teammates after you leave as well if you want to do that. But teaming up is probably the better solution because you'll be able to get all the helicopter parts a little bit faster. If you win in PvP, you get this umbrella right here, which does look really cool, and if you win in PvE, you get this loading screen right here. I haven't played PvE yet, so this is the loading screen and just how it is in the files, but the umbrella is pretty cool. So basically the whole part of this is you spawn on different parts of the map and you basically have to find helicopter parts around the map. Now the mats are very hard to get and they're capped at 100. Chests have a spawn rate of 1% instead of 50%. Shields are really hard to find. There are fishing holes around the map, and since it is Wild Week number 2, fishing, it's a little bit increased, so it's really OP. You could get riff fish, slurp fish. It's honestly insane how many type of fish you could get. So in this game mode, fishing is pretty OP. So there's 4 zones. The first zone is 30 minutes. It turns dusk every 7 to 8 minutes, and it's dusk for usually 5 minutes. Now when it's dusk, it's very dark outside and there's wolves and zombies trying to kill you. So my recommendation is try to get into a car or some type of high ground like a tree here, like I am here, and you'll be fine. If you go to the binoculars, it'll actually take you to a spire tower. Now once you're at the spire tower, it will show you nearby quests that you can do or nearby players. Now one of the good people that you encounter is hunt masters. Now hunt masters give you tasks in order to find, basically she shows you where the helicopter parts are if you do her task. Now you don't need to go to a hunt master. You could find helicopter parts randomly by strolling up to them, and once you find them, actually you'll see that a rust lord is protecting them. Now rust lords don't have that much health, to be honest. They have a little bit over 100 health. They're pretty easy to kill, but be careful though, because if they all shoot at you at the same time, you can get lasered. So you need to get 4 helicopter parts and put it on the helicopter that spawns here by Bony Burrows. I've only seen it spawn here. I haven't seen it spawn anywhere else, so I'm not quite sure if it can spawn anywhere else, but every single time I've played, it spawned by Bony Burrows somewhere in that area. Now you can collect all 4 parts by yourself, or the other people on the map could collect them for you as well, and you could actually kill them and collect the parts from them who have collected them and then put it on the helicopter yourself. Or like I said in the intro, you could actually team up with other people. So in my game, there was only 2 people and it was me and my teammate. So we basically were able to get all the parts by ourselves. We went to one, he went to one, I went to one, he went to one, and we basically got all the parts pretty easily because we didn't have to fight anybody. Now the one thing about picking up these parts is it takes up 3 spaces in your inventory, which is actually a lot when you think about it, because 3 spaces, that only allows you to carry 2 guns, or 1 gun and like a crash pad or like a jump pad or something. Actually, jump pads go in your inventory and not in your taskbar, so I'm a little dumb. Even though it takes up 3 spaces in your inventory, you can put it away and you don't have to hold it over your head the whole time, which means you could take bounce pad, jump pads, crash pads, shockwaves, and basically anything in that nature. And you could actually buy rifts from like Raz and other players, so you don't have to just go on foot everywhere. And you can find cars around the map as well. They are less spawn rates, so you'll be able to find them at the gas stations and sometimes at risky reels as well. Once you put the last part on the helicopter, you get into it right away and you basically fly to the checkpoint. Now it says you need to fuel up. You don't really need to. It gives you about like a little bit less than 50% gas, and by the time I get to the checkpoint, usually I still have leftover gas, so you're fine. You don't need to fuel up. You can just get in with whatever gas it has and just go to the checkpoint and you'll get your umbrella or your loading screen depending on which game mode you played. Some of my tips are, honestly, try to get a team as fast as possible, because if you run into a team, then when you're a solo, you are pretty much dead, because well, there's not mats like usual. People have pumps, so you're pretty dead pretty quick. So the faster you get a team, the faster you can get this done, and the more advantage you have against other people. Luckily, I got lucky in my game and I only had 1 other person and we were on the same team, so we were able to get it done. I don't know how the other people died. They might have died to wolves, they might have killed each other. Somehow they all died and it was just me and this other guy, and we got it done and we got our umbrella pretty easily. So I wish you the best of luck trying to get your umbrella and your loading screen, of course. And with that being said, if you watch this far into the video, I want you to comment vegetarian burger so I know you watched this far. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.